Alright guys, so welcome back to another video, and this week what am I doing? I'm doing a quest for Haulathon. All the Haulathon figures should have dropped on Friday at Targets, so I'm going to go and check them all out. Hopefully my stores have put them out. Sometimes the stores in my area get delayed. It is what it is, but hopefully I can find something as far as the Haulathon is concerned, so stay tuned. But what else am I looking for? I'm definitely looking for the new drops of Star Wars figures at Walmart. They did drop a bunch of new Black Series. The Anakin is specifically from Clone Wars is what I'm looking for. And there's also the Episode 3 homage figure to Commander Cody, which looks amazing, which I definitely want to grab if I see it. So definitely on the lookout for that. And that's pretty much it for this week. I'm also making a huge trade at Replay Toys, and it's just for credit. I don't even know if they have anything there this week that I'm necessarily looking for. However, I needed to clear space. So I went through the basement and I grabbed a ton of stuff. It's all in my trunk. It's probably like $1,500 worth of various toys. A lot of Star Wars, like Black Series, things like that, which I no longer feel like I necessarily need in my collection. Black Series has become duplicative over the years. They always release the same stuff over and over, and like a sucker, I always bought it over and over. So I'm kind of thinning out the herd that way. Pretty much like if I have a figure which is a duplicate, even if it's like a different packaging, but if it's like the figure itself is pretty much like something that I already had, that's getting traded in, and a lot of it is that way. So I have a bunch of that kind of stuff. I do have one big piece in there, which is the Jabba's throne room, which is like a $200 piece. It's huge. I'm never going to open it. It's really just taking up space. As cool as it looks, I'd rather have like some kind of cool vintage piece in lieu of it, and save some space. So that's what I'm doing. And usually at Replay, I'm able to get some awesome vintage pieces for my collection. So that's the goal. So we'll see what they have, but if I don't actually get anything for the trade credit, I'll save it for whenever they get something in. So anyways, after that long ramble, please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and let's hit the stores. All right, so we are at our first Walmart of the week, and well, it's a pathetic little display. Here we are. Great looking figure. Don't need him since I already have him. Definitely need the Anakin. Don't need that. Definitely want that. Yeah, I'll pass on the can't. So we get 3 of them. Awesome. Let's see what else they got. Optimus Prime is cool. Let's see what's over here. Let's see what they got for wrestling here. Kenny. Got that one. huge score with the Star Wars. Very happy to finally grab that. All right. Okay, so we are at Target. And, oh, Roman. It's a nice Roman. Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy and Jay. It's nice. Just saw this, so it was on clearance for $10.19. May as well grab it and open it up. What's this? Okay. Oh boy, I think I hear boxes being opened up on the other side. Let's see what's over here. Riddler. Yeah, Batman also. Let's see, take a look at Batman here. I've never seen him. R.I.P. Val Kilmer. Love Val Kilmer. So many iconic roles. Iceman, Doc Holliday. Obviously Batman. It's kind of cool. $70. Oh, thanks. What is this? It's Green Goblin. That is awesome. Huh. That is really cool. Doing my best JB impression. Just dropping things left and right. What is this? Not seeing any of the Haulathon yet, but I'll keep looking. All right. I'll check NECA to see if there's anything there. All right, so we got another Target in search of Haulathon. Nothing so far. Optical Skeletor, Casey Jones, okay, let's see what else we got here. See anything from Marvel Legends or anything? Thing of Doomsday. What's this? Oh, that's cool. Electro. That's very cool, actually. Platinum. So just Batman and Riddler. All right, let's see NECA section here, but no Haulathon. Chun-Li, Dalsim. That's a cool figure. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Here we go. This is actually the two figures I was kind of looking for. It's not a great Michael Myers. But, this was the figure I was looking for. Here we go. Question is, do I need it? How many shredders does one need? Burn skull. So they did get something. I don't know if I'm just too late or what the case is. Yeah, so I did actually get some stuff, and it's just all mixed in. All right, excellent. All right. On to the next store. So we got another Walmart, and got these. Found these earlier at the other one. Got here. These. I do like this king figure. So we Stark. NWO. It's a great looking set. Kind of a cute little prime.
Wow. Yeah, we just got some of those yesterday from that side.
Okay. Here's movies. Tommy Boy 4K, World War Z 4K. Some good 4Ks here. Steelbooks. Let's see what else we got over here. That's just the DVD. Ahsoka. Anything over here? Gosh, it's one of the few places that still has some semblance of physical media. Can't wait for this. Starts tomorrow or later today for when this video comes out. Pray. Let's check NECA here. Got a lot of stuff. Warcraft, Sectars, crazy for turtles. I really wish this would go down to like 30. It would be worth it just for the bike. 60, no thanks. All right. Okay, so we got another Target, and what do we got? Man, I kind of want to get this one just for the Howard Finkel head. I could really care less about Bianca, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just go online and get the head on eBay for cheaper. Because you can pretty much put them on any suited body, and there you go. What is this? Trigloves. Mechanic. Hairpin. Okay, killer. One random Riddler. Swamp Thing. They are unloading some stuff, so I'm gonna check what they're unloading. Their NECA section is always loaded here too. What is this? Tempest. Because this is what you want to put in front of Haulathon and stuff. I mean, this is ridiculous. Yeah, they got some stuff. This is awesome. Look at this. Wow. These are cool. Oh. I don't like these lines particularly, but that's cool. Sesame. That is sweet. That's awesome right there. Lilo and Stitch. This is just crazy that they would put this here. Oh, that's a cool looking figure. Long. Okay. So, some decent stuff. Let's see what I've got over here. Got a ton over here. Megan. That's pretty cool. What's this? These are freaking sweet. Okay. That's awesome. That is awesome. Pretty sure this is a Haulathon thing. Check out this foot enforcer. That is crazy. Horror of Dracula. What's this? Oh, that is a phenomenal looking Dracula. Look at that Christopher Lee likeness. Scody. There we're down Street 3. Oh, it's Peak Freddy. This is cool. That's very cool. I know this is new. Beetlejuice. What is this mummy back here? Let's see. It's a very cool figure too. But they are just loaded. I don't know what's new, what's not, but that's freaking awesome. hop back there. Friday the 13th Part 2. That's dope. Like when I think of Freddy is the iconic one, it's really Part 3. This is kind of what I think of Jason. That's like the iconic Jason to me. Part 6. What do you guys think? When you think like peak Jason, peak Freddy, peak Michael Myers, what comes to mind? To me, it's the Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3 Dream Warriors, Friday the 13th Part 6 Jason Lives, and as far as Michael, I would say Halloween 4 Return of Michael Myers. Maybe it's just when I grew up. What is this? What is this? Huh. That's interesting. So this is... I don't know what this is. It's probably clearance because he's over here. Love this figure. It's a cool set. Alright. And look what I found. Here we are. Here we are. Where does it open? Plushes. Okay. So it's the stuff that was supposed to come out today is out. They didn't put everything out. All right, so I just made a deal at Replay. I didn't get any footage in there. There was a ton of people. He was actually super busy, but he did process me through. As far as footage is concerned, nothing drastically changed at the store, so I didn't get any footage. However, what did I get for my credit now? When it was all said and done, I added up like the kind of the retail worth of how much everything was, and I came to about $13.50 or so. It was how much everything was worth. And he usually gives me about 2/3 credit, and so I kind of figured I'd get credit in the range of $800 to $1,000, somewhere in there. And sure enough, it was $900. So I was like, perfect. It's exactly what I thought. Like, he and I are on the same page. I did not use all of it today. I'm going to save it for, he always gets big stuff in, so I'm just going to save it for when he gets something really amazing in. But I did get two pieces today, which are really awesome. The first one, this is freaking great, this figure. And this is an expensive figure, too. This was $100 in credit. The Slave Leia from the Legacy Collection. Very rare, expensive figure. And also from the Legacy Collection, I just thought this was cool. It was the Snow Captain Rex. So the two of those figures together was $120. So I still have $780 in credit, which I'll save for some vintage piece that he gets at some point, which will be awesome. So that is it, guys. We are going to head home, and I'll show you everything else I got in this week's mail and all that kind of stuff. So here we go. All right, guys, so welcome to the pickups portion of this week's video, and I got some cool stuff this week. As I mentioned, I got some stuff for trade credit at Replay Toys. I did not use all my credit. I still have $780 left in credit there, so I'll be able to get a big vintage piece of some sort of, whatever, whenever it comes in. He always gets really cool Transformers or Star Wars or Masters of the Universe, which is what's right in my wheelhouse, Turtles. So we'll see, but I'll save it for a rainy day, so to speak. So what I'll do is I'll show again what I got there. First thing is the Slave Leia, which is really nice. This is like $100+ figure, so that's awesome. This is like a $20 figure, but I thought it was really cool from the Clone Wars. It is Captain Rex in the snow gear. So I'm actually going to put the Leia into this protective case. Next, this is from Walmart. I was very happy to find these this week. It is the Clone Commander Cody on the Episode 3 style packaging. And this is a Black Series. Dropping stuff. Next, this is really cool. It is the Dark Trooper Armor Moff Gideon, which I think looks great. Very cool figure. And I like the new style of Black Series packaging as well. Kind of the return to the classic look for these, which I appreciate. Next, I got the Anakin Skywalker from Ahsoka, which is a great looking figure. Great looking figure. And this I got on clearance at Target. It is the IG-12 in Grogu. So very happy about that. And last but not least, this came in the mail this week from Big Bad Toy Store. And adding to the Mafex collection, it is Spider-Man 2099. I'm going to open him up and add him to my Spider-Man display. The only thing about him, and I don't know, we'll see how it looks when I get him out of packages. He looks a little small, but I'll see how it compares to the other Spider-Man Mafex figures. I kind of thought he would be a little beefier, but we'll see. Can't really tell until I open him up and really kind of compare him to the rest of the line. So that is it, guys. That is the pickups from this week. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know what you have been finding out there in Haulathon. Haulathon just started. I'm happy that I was able to find it this week. It was getting a little tenuous there, but ultimately we were able to find the Haulathon figures this week, so I'm very happy about that. Anyways, what do I have coming up? In 2 weeks, I'm going to a big convention down in New Jersey, ToyCon. It's a great convention. I'm actually going with my wife. We're going to stay down there for the weekend. So we're going to do that, and we'll see. I'm going to Pandora's Box first weekend in May, because I'm going with my brother. He wants it to go to a signing there, which is going to be actually Sting. I've already gotten Sting, so I don't need the autograph, but I'm going to go with him, check out the store, do a video, so that's coming up. And just regular old toy hunts as we've been doing on this channel now for several years. The channel is actually, since I came back, is over 4 years old, so amazing. Thank you for the ongoing support. I love you guys. Till next time, take care.